Hello folks! In this review of Mr.Prepper game I will try to give you some tips for playing. As you all know, for this game playing you only need left or right mouse button. If you want to do something faster, use double click. Double click on ground will make your character running, and double click on object can move one object from one container to another container. In other situation, use only one mouse click. When you use trading, and when you wait for your trading equipment to arrive, you can spend your time by crafting or napping to give your character always well rested status. Well rested status will improve all activities like working, crafting, and you will have more time for play. When you use water for planting, you can wait till planting is spend water almost to the end, and then you can add water. If you don't do this, you will lose a lot of bit of water amount, because you can only add it till maximum for every plant you have. When you work with some other things like this what are government doing with the balloons? You can use of course you can use this take all command. And one other thing, when you want to use more element, you can use eat all option. Eat all option is very good. You don't need to press eat 10 times, only once, and separate amount you want for eating. When disassembling and buying items, you can buy cheaper items. You will always have two options. One item and the other item with double amount. When you use this with double amount, you will always spend some money. And whatever you do, always plan and prepare. For example, if you want to solve some quest, gather all elements you needed. In this quest you need some resource and lever. And if you go to unexpected situation, of course you need a lot of food. And as I say previously, you can separate food for fast consumption, and your health will fast go up if you have some conflict situation in a game. In this concrete situation, your character need to repair something, so you need to have everything you need for repairing. And when you go to place of repair, you can only add items with double click for fast adding. In this situation, you have written what you need: leather, 20 metal, 10 plastic, and if you have it all, then you can repair, which spend you some time for repairing. And in this or similar situation, it is good to use some kind of stun bombs for stunning. You can create it very easily, and they are locked after you visit third level of the mine. This can be used on when you have a bunch of some wild animals going towards you. This is some new level in a forest unlocked, and because I don't know what to expect, you can move using keyboard keys. You can move left, right with keyboard keys to see what's in front of you, what is behind you, to anticipate possible wild animals rivalry. And for this part of game you will need some better equipment, and you will slowly found it. If you go towards this level, you will find it on previous one. As you see, this can be good for scouting, but you need to be aware of your character. If something strike him, you will immediately need to react. One other good tip is to open your menu with food, and in action you can use it. When your health drops, you can use it. We don't know what to expect. As you see, this is the 4th level of the forest, and for clearing this blockage, you have a signal, and now your character is attacked. You can escape or you can fight, but when there is a lot of them, it's best to strike first. As you see, lot of them can be solved very easily if you know how to attack first. And one other thing, if you escape from one level, your opponents will attack you in another, so you are only buying time. And for complete escape, use sign roads on each end of a level. Somewhere you don't have it, for example here, you can only go back, but when you have X and this level, you can chop this blockade and go forward. Sometimes when you fight with wild animals, you can get some pelts from them, and this can be used to create some warm clothes. you need it for some advanced levels in mind, when where your obstacle will be called. And for using bombs, you use numeric 1 on your keyboard. Other things interesting, when you want to conserve electricity, you can turn off any of your equipment in your above ground or below ground space. As you see here, I only turn on what I need, because forward in a game you will have some electricity blackouts. So you will need to be sure that your necessary equipment work. Here is possibilities to get additional water with the buckets. 2 buckets are safe for agent when he come, and when you have more than 2 buckets, you will have problems with the agent. So before any agent's review, it's good to hide buckets more than 2. More than 2 cannot be visible. It's as I say, not good for your status. One other good tip is to always keep some material you need close to some your objects. For example, water close to plants, and some resource close to object who need it. You can experiment with various times, with various use of time in a game, but it is good to use night to recuperate and to keep your preparedness high, because high preparedness will give you high performance in any work. In trading, it's good to use mining for your money funds to rise. So with mining and selling this products, you can increase your money funds. Here is example how to use your resource close to object who need it. This will be mainly all in this tips about Mr.Prepper game. I wish you all the best and have a good time playing. Goodbye, see you in the next video.